Michael, you created different things that did not exist. You just talked about creation with Vicky, and you decided to create things around childlessness. What brought you to create those things? I'm going to talk in a few seconds. You created a blog, a podcast, and also a group for childless men on Facebook. So what led you to create all this?
Okay, it's I can't say that there was like a light bulb moment, you know, where it goes bing and it all came to me. It's more of an evolution. Vicky and I, like most childless people, isolated ourselves from those around us. I wrote a blog piece. I can't remember the title right now. And that's what happens when you get a little bit older, you forget stuff. But it was about the curtains in our house.
Yeah.
And it was symbolic because we've lived here since about 1999, 2000, and a lot of our neighbours were very similar age to us, and they had children, and well, previously to that, we would all gather in the street and talk and chat, and then Friday, Saturday nights, it would be a little drinking session on someone's front lawn, and that's the way it worked. It was great. It was really, it felt good to be part of that. But unfortunately, as everyone else started having children, we, you know, were in the depths of this whole focus on IVF and things like this, and the other neighbours just didn't know how to treat us.
Mm.
And so the distance just grew between us all, and so we isolated ourselves in our home, and and so that was actually a theme through our life, that we didn't come out from that castle we've created around ourselves.
Yeah.
And I didn't like living like that. And so I thought I needed an outlet, and I saw that oh, hang on, just got another thought. So in 2016, no, hang on, no, 2018, sorry, we went back to the UK, that's right. And we had the opportunity to go to a festival in London called Fertility Fest. Now, don't be put off by the title, because it's actually a festival that was created about every gamut of fertility, and there was actually a day about infertility, and what, you know, and so they recognized that it is important, and so we got to go. And one of the great things we got to do was meet Stephanie Phillips, Berenice, and Berenice Smith, who I do the podcast with.
Yeah.
I've got to, well, Jodie Day and I looked at each other from across the room trying to figure out who we were. We've since recognised that, why didn't we say hello to each other? Yeah, so I met lots and lots of different people from the community. And one of the things that Vicky said was, excuse me, I'm going to get emotional. So
it's okay.
I'll set the scene first. So we'd spent most of the day sitting in watching presentations, and then it came to the end of the night, and we were all out in the foyer, you know, talking, drinking, laughing, and having just getting to know each other. And then some of the girls were going, oh, God, I'm hungry, because it's about midnight. We've all had a little bit to drink. And so we went outside looking for something to eat. And somehow Vicky and I she was with a group of women and I was with someone else, and we were just sort of a little bit away from each other. And I turn around and I see Vicky in this group hug of about 4 women.
Mm.
And I'll try and say this without crying, but it was a beautiful moment for me to see that, but it was also a beautiful moment for her, because she said, I belong.
Oh.
And so that woke me up as well. I had been blogging a little bit, before then, about, from a male's perspective, but it was that moment. It was that moment that made me realise that we're not the only ones that feel this way. We all need to feel that we belong.
Yeah. Of course.
So I'm on a bit of a mission myself, actually, where and I'm talking about myself because Vicky's still very shy and she's always been very shy, and we've talked about some of the issues that she had as a younger person, and so that has she's not as gregarious as me. So we work very well together because we each have different personality traits, but I'm on a mission where I want to meet as many people as I can before I die. So I have a great job where I before COVID, where I travel Australia, and everywhere I go, I seek out childless people, because and I don't preach that, we've got to get together and we have to do this, because I know that's not the way to approach it. I just want to lead by example and show people that that it's okay to reach out. Because one of the fears I think we all have is, will I be accepted? Will they be okay? Will they want me to reach out? I don't let those fears stop me. It's actually a bit of it's actually funny between Vicky and I, because she'll just shake her head and go, "You've done it again, haven't you? How do you do this? How do you just go and meet people?" So I went to Tasmania, which is a small island on the southeast of Australia. So Australia's a long way away. Tasmania's even further. So it's a very, very it's a beautiful place, and it's 10 years behind us, and they say Australia's about 10 years behind the rest of the world. So it's like going back in time to a really nice community. And I went there for work, and I knew there was a couple down there who were childless. So I said, I'm meeting you. And they really appreciated it.
Wow.
Because no one does that.
Yeah.
No one
the care
does
you put in this. Yeah.
And it makes them feel worthy as well. Because someone has made the effort. So if your listeners take anything away from this, please just reach out. Reach out to someone in the community and see where it goes. You've got nothing to lose. There's another lady and another couple that live in Sydney who holiday just down the coast from us. So last Christmas, they said, "Oh yeah, we're down there." We said, "Right, we're coming down to have coffee." So we went down and met them, and they were, again, it was great to be part of, it was great to feel like you belong with with these people. So where else did I go?